We are located halfway between Cookeville, Tennessee and Monterey, Tennessee, here in Putnam County. In a few days, we will be into the month of October. And with that being said, Halloween will be officially around the corner. And what I'd like to do is I would like to tell you a ghost story. I'm sure that every town has some type of ghost story that has been told down through time. And I'm walking in a very rural area here. Actually, it's 5 miles west of Monterey, Tennessee. And I'm walking towards what is referred to as the legend of the ghost story of the legend of the Crazy George Bridge. And I will continue walking, and we will tell you the story, the ghost story of the Crazy George Bridge. There have been different versions throughout time, and we have the railroad that runs under the bridge. It is the Nashville Eastern Railroad that starts from Nashville, Tennessee, and it runs up to Monterey, Tennessee. And so we're going to get a little closer, and then we'll tell you the story of the Crazy George Bridge. I want you to get a view of the railroad tracks that runs under the bridge. We have a few vehicles that are coming back and forth. So now we're officially on the referred to as the Crazy George Bridge. As you can see, there's been a lot of graffiti on the bridge over the years, even on the bridge itself, sides of the bridge. As we cross the road here, you can see the railroad. Railroad runs under the bridge. And the story goes like this. There was a railroad worker. His name was George. And George, he was bad every now and then to take him a nip, probably some of that jack. And the story goes one night, George, he had just a little bit too much to drink, and he was roaming and walking along this railroad track here, and either he passed out or he fell asleep across the railroad tracks, and the train came along, and the train ran over him and decapitated him. And the legend goes that at midnight, if you're here at midnight and you're in the area of this bridge here, and if you call out Crazy George's name 3 times, Crazy George, Crazy George, Crazy George, that you will be able to see from a distance along the railroad tracks in front of us here, you will be able to see a bright, shining light. And the legend is that is Crazy George, and he has in his hand, he has one of those railroad lanterns, and he's wandering and walking through the railroad tracks trying to find his head. And another story, a legend about the Crazy George Bridge, that if you come here at midnight and you stop along the bridge and that you turn your vehicle off and then try to start it, your vehicle will not start. So these are some of the stories, the ghost stories about the legend of the Crazy George Bridge, which we're located in between Monterey, Tennessee, Cookeville, Tennessee. The legend, the ghost story of the Crazy George Bridge. I hope you enjoy this ghost story.